What's up and welcome to FPL Today. I'm your host JNO. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the football recap where we cover all the news from yesterday in the crazy world of football. And this video is brought to you today by Fantasy Football Magazine, the only fantasy football magazine that you can get on a monthly subscription delivered to your door with tips from some of the best experts in the world. Check out the link in the description. So today we have a few bits of news to cover and it's mainly around the Champions League. First of all, we are going to start off with the massive result from Tottenham Hotspurs where they managed to beat Real Madrid 3-1. This has led Mauricio Pochettino to say we are among the best in Europe, let alone England, playing in a stadium the size of Wembley and then having their new stadium and also putting a performance like that against Real Madrid that the whole world would have been watching puts Tottenham Hotspurs amongst the elite in the world is what Pochettino believes. This means that Tottenham Hotspurs have qualified for the next round, but Pochettino did add that they do need to win a trophy to take things to the next level, because without winning a trophy at the end of the season, this all really means nothing. Which is a great way to look at it because, yes, you can have some great victories in a season, but if you don't get silverware, then ultimately what is the point? This is the first time they've made the knockout stages since 2011, and the last time they won a trophy was the League Cup in 2008. So it will be 10 years by the time they would have won another trophy, which for a club like Tottenham Hotspurs, how successful they've been recently with some of the players they've had, they should have won something by now, you'd like to think. So potentially this season is the season if they can keep up this form. Whether they can win the Champions League, I personally won't be putting any money on it just for one win against Real Madrid. The same Real Madrid that lost to Girona 2-1 over the weekend just gone. So maybe things aren't going too well in Real Madrid at the moment and that might have contributed to how Tottenham Hotspurs won that game. But don't take anything away from Tottenham Hotspurs and their great performance at Wembley against one of the biggest sides in the world. Dele Alli actually put in a master performance as well, scoring twice, with Christian Eriksen also scoring the third. That is great news, of course, for us Fantasy Premier League managers as well, because Harry Kane also started, which means he could be fit for the game against Crystal Palace, meaning that the injury that kept him out of the Man United tie clearly wasn't too serious. And truth be told, it was a great week for English clubs in the Champions League. Only Chelsea losing to Roma 3-0, but the other results saw Liverpool absolutely romp home 3-0 against Maribor, and Manchester City coming from behind to beat Napoli 4-2. And in that game, Sergio Aguero became the new record club top scorer for Manchester City, which is a great record for Sergio Aguero to break. And now he's probably chasing even more records with the amount of goals he's going to score if he stays at Manchester City. But that brings me on to Chelsea, and at the moment, not everything seems rosy in the Chelsea camp. Conte didn't seem very enthralled with the job during pre-season, and also his general demeanour doesn't seem that exciting. He didn't extend his contract either. He got paid more money but didn't extend his contract, and sometimes it looks like the players aren't really feeling it as well. Also, there's rumblings of the Chelsea camp complaining about training techniques and the intensity of training. Some players already claiming to be tired. And this seems very similar to the last time Chelsea won the league, where the season after there were plenty of rumblings and the club kind of didn't do as well as they should have done the season after. However, they are still fourth. Let's not put it out of perspective. They are unfortunately 9 points behind Manchester City and 4 points behind Manchester United in first and second. They're only 1 point behind Tottenham Hotspurs, who are in third on 20 points, Chelsea on 19. So as long as they stay in the Champions League places, I think that would be acceptable for Chelsea after winning the league last season. But it doesn't seem like everything is going to plan at Chelsea. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning into this series. As always, apologies that we did miss a day or two of the football recap, but it just couldn't be helped, work got in the way. But we will get this done as often as possible on the channel. So hit a like if you enjoy the football recap. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and want to see this series in your subscription box. I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.